I don't think you got much pleasure out of this.
Oh, man.
Well, the first thing he did was to ask me if I had any of the suture Band-Aids, you know. He was just going to put that on it.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at him like, I think we need to go to the hospital.
That wouldn't have ended well.
Well, my main concern was infection, you know.
Exactly.
Because with a dirty tool.
You especially don't want to mess with that when it's your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
You need your thumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point. The other fingers, we can let all the other fingers die off and fall off.
Well, I mean, how are you going to give a thumbs up without a thumb, you know? I mean, hey.
It's what makes us us, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
I mean, man, there would be no life without a thumb.
You need to be able to grab stuff.
Yeah, amen.
You'd have to take lessons from a cat on how to do it without a thumb.
Yeah, right? They do a lot without thumbs, actually.
Do I need to come
Nope,
over?
you're
Okay.
fine. You're fine. You stay. Well, I guess you could a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of perfect.
How about like that?
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, because once she washed it and got that nail off, everything just comes back together perfectly.
It really does.
Excuse me.
That's all right.
Yeah, I don't think you can post this on Facebook.
You might have some people defriend you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, or even Facebook. Take it
Oh,
off.
yeah. That's true.
I've seen some pretty nasty stuff though on Facebook.
Have you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I see some people like getting run over by trucks.
Oh my gosh.
I guess they get them from, you know, the general cameras that are out there on the roads or stuff. And,
Oh,
man, it's like some of that stuff is like, wow.
do you really want to watch this?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, man, that is some horrid stuff.
It's bad enough that the first responders have to see it, you know?
No joke. No joke. Well, but I mean, so far, all the ones that I've seen, the person gets back up and walks away.
Oh, okay.
Even though they get hit and you know that they're broken bones.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the adrenaline in the individual, the
Something,
person
yeah.
gets
Yeah.
up, but they don't show it like for another minute or two after. Just for like a few 5 seconds after, you know.
Yeah, so you don't know what
Ex-
really
Yeah,
happened.
you don't know that really
Exactly.
inside they're hemorrhaging away.
Exactly. Because I saw one where the guy was from a dump truck. He was pushed
Kind of
into
rotate back. There we
Oh.
go. No, not all the
Oh.
way. Just a little. There you go.
the side of a building, and I mean it was clear. I mean
That he would have done a lot of internal
I mean,
damage.
I'm surprised that he even got up and walked at all.
That it didn't break his legs.
Oh no, I think it crushed his whole I mean, he got hit dead in the middle, and it's like, not that I go watching that stuff. It's just as I'm scrolling through, you know, it's there, and I usually if it takes more than a few seconds, I'm already past anyway. But if it's right up front on the video, I'll usually
Yeah.
see it, not because I want to see it,
But just 'cause it's there.
But I saw that, I'm like, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. That was a bad day for that dude.
I would say so.
Yeah, right? Your cut thumb doesn't seem like too big of a deal anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all relative. That's exactly right.
And it's like, that was amazing.
They don't show you what happens once he gets shipped off to trauma and what the trauma doctors have to,
Well,
trauma surgeons have
when
to
I
deal
was
with.
looking at it,
Yeah.
I was thinking it was over in the Orient somewhere, like in
Okay.
Thailand or. I mean,
Okay.
just looking at the people and the type of vehicles they had there, I
Okay.
think it was over in that area of the world, not here in the United States.
Not vehicles that we would have here.
So, and it might be easier for them to get access to some of those video machines.
You're
there,
right.
But yeah, they wouldn't
'Cause,
really
like,
be able
Russia
to here. Yeah,
Has a
so
lot of those, yeah.
It's like, man, that is so nasty. It's like, man, poor dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Definitely had
Yeah.
a bad day.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not something I want to run out and try.
No.
Because boy, you see the internal
Sure.
damage that happens with those, that a trauma surgeon has to try to figure out where the bleeding come from, getting the bleeding to stop over here and over there, and
Yeah, it's
not a pretty picture.
It's insane.
All the tubes that person would come out with, Rachel really would pass out watching
Yeah.
that one.
Definitely. There'd be tubes and lines and
Oh,
things out of
man.
everywhere.
No kidding.
Out of your neck, a central line, you'd have an NG tube probably, you'd have probably some Pleurovax.
Everything.
Eso ya es suficiente.